Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, people. This is Spirit Journey. Yes, today is Tuesday. And I see here it's almost 4:30 in the morning. Good morning, all. Yes, I woke up early, went to bed early, woke up early. Oh, I haven't done a StreamYard live stream in quite a while. I had some challenges just trying to set it up. Yes, today, oh, what is today? Today is, I think it's the 13th, October 13th, 2025, and it's almost 4:30 in the morning. How are we today? I feel, I feel I need to do a video right now. I was watching a video, and it's leaving me feeling, is YouTube anymore? I've been doing YouTube since 2014, I think, 2014 or 2013. But at least this channel, Spirit Journey channel, has been around since 2014. And I started YouTube because I had something to say. I've shared this story. It was about, oh, what's his name? It's a young kid, 17-year-olds at the time. It was in 2012, February 2012. Trayvon Martin, that's his name, Trayvon Martin. And he got unalived by George Zimmerman in Florida. And it shook me up. And I just wanted a voice just to be heard by anyone, the universe, anyone who wanted to hear. And back then, I felt in 2012, that things were, I felt more innocent. I did not know about monetization at the time. It was just something that I thought it was just something innocent. Well, YouTube has grown, and it's not just something to occupy your time. It is a weapon, in my opinion, now. YouTube seems like a weapon. It's not innocent anymore. It's not about, you're at home, whatever, and you're upset about something. You just want to talk to the universe. No. Well, I was watching a video. And again, I'm not going to give names or things like that, but it just had me thinking. I was getting a little upset. It's like it's not a toy. It's not just entertainment. It's not just something to occupy your time anymore. It is being used by people. Propaganda, um, teaching all types of things. It is weaponized, I feel, in my opinion. And it's like you really don't have certain, you're restricted. And again, I didn't come on YouTube to be potty mouth, to shock people, to be obnoxious. I didn't come out to be that. And a couple of years after being monitored, a couple of years after having my channel, I found out I was eligible for monetization. That was in 2017 when I applied for monetization. Once I found I qualified, it was fantastic. Got a few pennies, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the pennies. Well, I don't get monetized anymore as of 2023. It was the end of 2023. I was demonetized. And I feel that I was being punished. I was, yeah, at that time, 2023, um, the COVID thing was still, I mean, things got lifted, but still, well, yeah, I was demonetized. They said that they singled out a video that I did 2 years prior. So around 2021, I did a video, innocent video. I mean, innocent video, and it was some type of excuse they said. Now I'm just thinking, if something was against policy, wouldn't they have pulled it then 2 years ago? So it just felt like that you have powers, and when they find it necessary, for whatever reason, I think politically, they pull a lever, so to speak, and they'll put you in the doghouse, so to speak, like a warning. They'll pull a video, or they'll say, "Oh, well, we want to. Your video may not be in compliance." And then after a couple of days, "Oh, yeah, it's okay now." And then they open it up for monetization. These are some of the tactics that were done on me. And I'm a small channel. It's a small channel. I have like 4,000 plus subscribers. I'm grateful for what I have, but it hasn't moved. My channel in size really hasn't budged an inch. But again, I didn't open up this channel to be anything big. I didn't know about things big. YouTube back then, for me, when I first started, was just like a toy. Something I can talk into something, and maybe someone might listen, might hear me talk, and that was it. Now it's like people becoming celebrities. And I use the term now, influencer. I didn't come on YouTube to be an influencer, just an individual occupying some time, talking to something, how I feel, not to be a shock jock or anything like that. And yeah, they pulled, I had videos that were pulled. I had videos demonetized as well. Put in the doghouse for like 2 weeks. First, it was a 1 week uh, timeout, and then there was a 2 week, and one more strike. They will pull the channel. So, wow, what's happening here? I'm thinking, what's going on? Um, yeah, I was just watching a video a moment ago, and again, not to mention names, anything like that. And someone was talking about a fellow YouTuber, and I learned about this individual, I think before I came to Africa. So it could have been 2022, 2023. And this YouTuber is really getting popular. And he put in his work, some YouTubers, they go out there and report stories. And I was impressed by the boldness and the very greenness of this person. And then I also learned of another YouTuber because of the Maui fires. And I was reintroduced to, the Maui fires happened 2 years ago in August. And then now I'm being reintroduced to that channel, the person from the Maui fires. And I said, oh, wow. But all of a sudden, sometimes you might have YouTubers who might want to out or point fingers at other YouTubers' success. And yeah, the person seemed to come out of nowhere, but they put it in. They went in the trenches and they travel all over the world. I said, wow. The person was more local, now they're international. And you can actually see them getting older and older, and it's wow. you know, and I commend people who go out there and do their work. They go out there and they can be risking their lives for content. And now, sometimes some YouTubers may feel that there's something not right with people. How did they get there so fast and becoming popular and even be invited to the White House? Well, um, that's none of my business. It's none of my business how someone gets invited to the White House. But in all sincerity, sometimes with some individuals, sometimes you may wonder, oh, how did that happen? I mean, there's some questions that are very logical, and you ask yourself, how did that? Wow, you mean like if I do A, B, and C, I'll get an X, Y, and Z? Okay, it's a legitimate question, but it's a thin line. Being like, are you just envious because someone is rising fast and someone else not? When is it that a person could, you know, when people do these YouTube start these YouTube channels, you really never know how it's gonna develop. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. They start out just like anybody else, right? I mean, I'm just someone from New York City. I had gotten a computer and I had an old computer at the time, and I did the best I could. And I remember the first video I ever did was on Trayvon Martin. It was about a 45-minute video. I just just pulled my heart out, and then I uploaded it, and that was it. It is very cathartic. I got the tension off out of my system. Didn't know where it was going to land. I don't even think anyone even really watched it. But either way, we start off somehow, right? Get a camera. Now we have smartphones and we put out content. But now it seems like an occupation now. People are somehow, it's like, wow. And some people are just really like rocket fire. Um, but what I'm upset about, why I'm doing that, people are pointing fingers at other YouTubers. We all have our, you know, I guess it's about authenticity. You don't want to be lied to. No one wants to be lied to. No one. No one. You want to believe that what they do and what you see is authentic. Is this what life is all about now? We have an opportunity to be heard, and is what we're doing. Are we being intellectually honest with people? And now what you have this AI, so now you may not even know whether what you're watching is real or not. And it baffles me. I'm just hearing about. I mean, I've heard the term AI. There was a movie, Steven Spielberg movie, uh, with the AI. I forget the exact title, but now you have it AI videos on YouTube. I heard, and I know I did a video about that, and it's kind of shocking. I did recent. I was a week ago. I did my first AI photo of me doing gymnastics, me holding my dogs. I had a picture of me and all three of my dogs that I had, Lily, Lilac, and Lavender, my fur babies. Only Lavender is alive right now, but its health is very delicate. And I did a, a photo, an AI photo with all of us together. Uh, I'm not sure if I uploaded it to YouTube or posted it. I'm not sure if I did that. If I didn't, I think I'll put it up. But yeah, it was my way to remember all my little babies together. We're all together. But there are people, I guess, that things are changing, and sometimes people might want you to believe certain things that aren't real. And I guess that's what that YouTuber was really getting at, that the authenticity of someone doing content in person, but, allegedly being a reporter and finding out things may not be exactly. And I did feel a little sad about it. Um, because I do like the person's content. And yes, I did in the back of my mind ask questions about how do some YouTubers become so popular. But one thing with my videos, people, I'm consistent, and what you see is what you get. I put out what I put out. Whether one person sees, two people see, 10 people, I put out what I put out. And whoever sees it, sees it. I did get some notification from uh, people who started watching my channel when I first started, and they say, "Hey, I don't get any of your videos anymore, and I thought you left, and I had to type in your name, and I see you still up. I'm not getting your videos." So yeah, um, my videos for whatever reason, some people aren't receiving them notification. And it surprises me because I'm such a small channel. But it's like, why? And this is what I really want to get out. What I really want to discuss. Yeah, I have a small channel, but it's not the size of a channel. It's the type of things that you're saying, and I'm angry. I'm frustrated that listen to this person uh, criticize another YouTuber who may not be showing investigative work, and maybe just wanting to show one side deliberately. It got me feeling a little irritated, and I started thinking about my own channel, about being censored, and that um, like a couple a couple of years ago in 2018. Yeah, I had see, it's about freedom and what they really want you to see or not see. Again, I'm a small channel. I hardly get any views. The average view for my channel, for my videos, is 22 views per video. And back in the day, I used to edit my videos, and I could spend maybe 8 hours on one video. And again, I'm learning. I'm in my 60s now, and I did the best I could. And it started my being behind the computer started giving me um, some health issues, and so I don't even edit anymore. So the only thing I do now are the live streams, or if I have enough room on my cell phone, a little 10, 15-second, 4-minute video, real quick, and upload a hopefully hoping that I have enough space on my phone to do a little short clip and then upload it. And that's about it. I don't want to get all into the deep editing that I used to do. Um, but either way, I see that our freedom is hampered, and people, it gets you thinking about what this forum, this you know, what YouTube and other social media things are all about. Why you see what you see. Why you don't see what you don't see. Um, 2018, I had interviewed someone, this fellow. Yeah, I was real green. I was still very green. And it was my first, well, actually my second interview, but the first person, I knew the person already. The second one, I did not personally know him, but I reached out to that YouTuber, and that person accepted to be interviewed by me. I was interested in uh, the super soldier uh, genre. Yeah, secret space super soldier genre at the time. Yeah, it started in 2016. So 2018, I decided, well, I decided in the end of 2017, hey, I want to go interview and ask questions about this subject of the super soldiers and secret space program. And again, I am a veteran. I think the interview went relatively well. Um, I mean, I had all the equipment, I had to set it up, everything, and I had to teach myself or go on YouTube and research how to do it. I didn't know how to do it, but it was successful in the sense that it 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 the that it went through, and I was able to interview the person. I was nervous, nervous, nervous. Okay, that was February 2018. Well, later on that year, in May. Now again, uh, I didn't have. I mean, I had content, but I was still just growing, just trying to understand how to do it. Finding my voice, right? Finding my voice. Um, I got targeted. I got targeted, and it makes me mad, even to this day. A little more sad than mad. I'm sad that I said, "Wow, why? What happened?" Yeah, yeah. I'm just seeing now, like the timing. I did the interview in February, and then in May, uh, I was invited to go somewhere, and it was just random at the place that I winded up. And at the end of the restaurant, eating lunch, a late lunch, I get targeted by this uh, some type of direct energy weapon. I know this sounds very bizarre. The symptoms. Um, I I got it happened so quickly. We were about to leave the restaurant, and it was like I was what was I talking about? What was I talking about? I was talking about the O negative blood and earlier this secret space super soldier. I was telling the person, oh, I learned about this new genre, and then I was talking about O negative blood, and I was just about to finishing up my water, drinking my water. We already paid the bill and the tip, and I was just finishing up my water, just finishing my sentence, and then it hit me. I got in a stupor, like something like something like was shutting down my body, like a trance or something like that. And then there was an audio, and then my heart started racing uncontrollably. And I told the person I was sitting with, my heart is racing. Something's happening with my heart. We leave. We didn't. I didn't tell anybody anything else. But I went to the hospital. I was concerned. What my concern was. Was I drugged? That's what my concern was. Was it something with the food? Well, I don't know. I'm a very healthy person. Um, and I had to be careful how I worded what I worded, because you could be viewed as um, a mental issue. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. Oh, outside of ayahuasca, and that came many years later. But I don't do drugs. Don't drink. And this thing happened. So when I went to the doctors, hospital ER, and they said your heart is irregular. They put me on a machine. Yes, they did. They put me on a machine, to monitor my heart. I was there for a couple of hours. I asked for a blood test, because I said, look, I was eating. I don't know whether it was a reaction to food. I just worded something like that, and everything came out negative. Yeah, I was really worried. What happened? And then the next morning, when I get home, my ears started hurting. My ears started to hurt real bad. It was weird how the sound of things were changing. Like it had like a metallic sound inside my ear. So I just thought maybe I just need a shower or bath. So I soaked in the tub. It didn't get better. It did not. And then in the morning, it was paining me. And guess what else? Diarrhea. I go back to the hospital. God, it's morning time. Took a sample. I brought a sample of my stool. They checked my ears. Everything's negative. So what I feel what happened. Let me tell you how I think certain social media things are being weaponized. They listen to certain content. They listen to certain people, and then they decide who they want to f with. And it baffles me to this day because I was a no name channel. No frill, I should say no frills. It was a no frills channel. No frills. I don't have bells and whistles. I don't have fancy thumbnails, all that stuff. I don't have that. But my but my videos are raw. What you see is what you see. It's spontaneous. No scripts either. No scripts. When I first started out, though, I had like, what do you call it, those little like post-it type pads or the little notepad, just to remember key things, key subjects that I want to talk about. But that's about it. I don't even do that now. But someone listened, I believe someone listened to the channel, didn't like that I interviewed this person, but this person is interviewed by many, many, many people. Many people. So they don't want certain people talking about it or asking questions. Why not me? Why not me? Why other people? You would have been hearing with these other people that something happened to them. I never hear it. And I've been in the military. Why are they effing with certain people? I don't want anyone to be effed with. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone to be uh, hurt because uh, of what they asked, asking questions. That was 2018. Yeah, so 3 months was that? 3 months after my interview, coincidentally, on because again, I'm a homebody. I was a homebody back then, 2018. You know, just walk my dogs, come back early, have my breakfast, and watch videos. That's basically all I did. And then someone wanted me to go, hey, let's go out. So I started thinking, hey, that this person, but I in hindsight, I really don't think this person had anything to do with it. But initially that's what I'm thinking. But no, but something happened, and now I'm remembering that. Yeah, I did an interview in February. So it's like, is 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 this YouTube being weaponized, or people weaponizing it if they don't like certain things people ask or discuss, or they want certain people to be able to know about certain subjects and not others. And that's what's getting me angry. That when you say, person A and B can talk about, but I don't want you to talk about it. I start to wonder how certain YouTubers, as a result of that experience, how certain people are able to flourish and talk about all types of things and have their their um, their subscribership just flourish. I start to wonder as a result of that experience in 2018. Fast forward, okay, that was 2018. In 2023, I interviewed my last person. And I knew that there was a chance that things could happen. And it did happen. And I'm not going to give names because many of you know who that other person is that I interviewed. I think I interviewed her. Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I think it was the same month in February. Yeah, I think it was in Wow. Unintended, but that's how it happened. February of 2023, I interviewed another person. And I just asked about her, the person's childhood. That's it. Well, the next day, I get um I get my video. I get a different video, not the interview, but a video from almost 2 years prior, pulled from my channel, and I was back in the doghouse for 2 weeks. And it's like, wow. I just knew that something could happen. I didn't want to feel paranoid. I didn't want to feel this way, but I knew, hey, something could happen. And it's quite sad. And then fast forward again, um, a year and a half later, was about a year, let's see, that was 2023, 2024, almost 2 years later, this person became unalived. Unalived. I don't even want to say the name. See, that's what it's coming into, that it's like the wild, wild west. The wild, wild west. And I feel that I start to feel with what is tangible, that certain channels are targeted deliberately. They can tell, because you have algorithms, so they know what things you watch. They know what type of content you have because of the algorithms or the monitoring. Why are some channels being monitored so closely and prevented people watching? Did you know, like on YouTube, they could have it like they can refer you videos. You don't even subscribe. I was subscribed this it was a video. Oh, what was it? It was a music video, and it turned out that people were being sent this song from this musician. I didn't know how did this happen. I said, well, I thought I didn't understand what happened. They can make it that they can send it to you. They can send you stuff when they want to promote something. So wow. I mean, I like the singer, but I don't. But at first I thought, oh, did I subscribe to this? How did I get this? I wasn't even subscribed to it. They could make and send out stuff, and you might even thought that you might have downloaded something. Wow, how did I get this content? It's amazing. And this is part of social engineering. This is part of social engineering. So it's like I'm hearing things from other YouTubers, and it's this quivering, you know, backbiting of, you know, between YouTubers. You know what else I found out with YouTube? You know, not now. It's like a channel, like a television, and you can watch whatever show you want on your television, right? Back in the day, right? Well, YouTube or things like it, um, people are getting into your business. Like you just watching something, a video, and they allow you, to write comments. Like, oh wow, hey, oh, whatever content what you want to share on, in the comment section. Did you know that some people, they like going on other people's channel to see what certain people are writing about? Like let's say you watching my video. Let's just, for example, you write a comment. Well, someone else, a third person comes in, hey, I see so and so wrote this on so and so's video. And then they could do things to try to harass them or say, oh, I don't like that they wrote on so and so's channel. Wait, what's going on? What's going on here? What is going on, people? I can't believe what I see what's going on. It's like we're policing each other. Oh, so and so likes so and so. They write on so and so's video in the comment section. Who cares? It's not. It's not even if it's good or bad. People are judging you by who you write. I said, my God, I never knew that. I watch what I feel like watching. If I feel like commenting, I feel like comment. And it's just that. It's not to go any further or whatever. But boy, people, it's like little spies. Who likes who? Who likes certain why are you busy with watching other people's videos or what people comment about other? Who cares? And it's like they're keeping a mental note. So let's say you have a genre. You're in a genre. You like watching certain types of videos. Well, you have people who go in that same genre to see what you're writing or commenting, and then they're going to be targeting you. This is retarded. This isn't right, people. What we're doing, or the election year. Oh, I don't like so and so. Oh, so and so likes so and so. Who gives a crap what you who you vote for, who you not vote for, what political party, your orientation? Who cares? What I care about is when things are being weaponized against other people to harm people who've never done a damn thing against you or who just speaks. What is the intent behind what they're saying? Is someone really trying to hurt you? Come on. Come on now. Let's stop this. Let's stop the insanity, people. When I got targeted in 2018, and I think it's because of the interview I did, they're telling me, hands off, or I'll hurt you. Have any of you been targeted with a weapon like that, a DEW, direct energy weapon? They can make your heart stop, people. Severe earache. I had diarrhea for 1 whole month. There was nothing wrong. I had the blood test. They are using things to shut certain people up. And I was starting to think, even before this YouTuber was just speaking about someone else's success and how they get access to even see presidents, how they get to go to all these different countries. That's their business. YouTube now, anyone could get a YouTube channel. You could be anybody. YouTube is just a forum, a platform. You can have a corporation and have a YouTube channel, or you could just be someone living in an apartment all by yourself, and you're open. It's open for anyone. Professional and unprofessional people could put out content. And now it's like people are hurting other people. People who never met me because of because how someone uh, politics. I've never been involved in politics, and now you have people who test you. They walk around and they test you to see what your politics are. And living in the country that I'm living in, I'm not. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't talk about these countries. No, no, no. But some people are going out the way, and then they judge you. They don't want to talk to you anymore. They, there's something. And it's like, come on, people. They're doing this to divide us. You don't think politicians are friends? They go to the same parties, clubs. They may even vacation together. And they're playing some of you out there. They get you to argue with one another. They get you to fight one another while they have their bunker. When the poo poo hits the fan, they have their bunker to go down to and get protected. All of them. They could be of all political associations. They're protected and you're not. So let's stop fighting, outing, cursing one another because they're playing us. And the thing with the, I'll say the initials CK, who was unalived a month ago. And the more I'm learning about this CK, it is very suspicious, everything about it. I start to wonder if this person really is still alive. They had that trap hole in there. I don't know how someone can become unalive the way he did, and there's no blood on the ground. Yes, the heart stops. You get a chicken, a headless chicken. You don't think that blood is going to be spewing out? How could something as violent as what happened to CK, and you don't see any blood on the floor? And then some people say, "Oh, uh, it came in from the front, or he got, it happened from the rear." It's like, what is? I think we're being played, people. They want us to eat each other up. And they're using this social media to get us to fight one another. I'm tired of fighting. What is it? What is this all about? We have food, clothing, our home. But why are we so dissatisfied with our lives? We are so dissatisfied. It's like we want more and more. How much more you need? We're jealous of each other. We're not happy of someone else's success. We are fools. We're acting like fools. You may have religious organizations start targeting each other. You are this denomination. You are that denomination. Oh, let's fight. Let's cut it out, people. Let's live a life of peace for a change. Because see, it's like they don't want us to communicate with each other. And they let you know or give you warnings through other people. Hey, we'll do to you what we did to so and so. And that's the message that's being conveyed. And I don't like it. I don't like this game. I'm very sad about it. People were being played. What I pray today is peace and love to the whole entire planet. Safety and to protect innocence. That is my prayer today. I thank you so much for listening. Yeah, I got to get ready to get my day started. Yeah, I woke up early, can't sleep. Yeah, let us be good to each other. Let us be kind to one another. If you see yourself starting getting agitated, start to ask yourself why. What happened? They're trying to agitate you. They're deliberately doing this to trigger you. They're trying to trigger me. Let's sit back, relax, get your thoughts together, and remember what you do have. You have the gift of life. Be thankful, whatever what you have, whether you're a big YouTuber, small YouTuber, whether you don't have any channel. Be happy what you do have, the breath of life. I thank you for listening. Peace, love, joy, prosperity, and protection for the listener of this live stream. Take care, guys. This is Spirit Journey signing off. Bye bye.